Testing. We're good. What is up, everybody? Welcome to another Ethan's NBA Talk Live here on the StreamYard. I am, of course, the Ethan's NBA Talk host of the channel. We are going to be getting into a very important topic today that I know a lot of you guys will be interested. But before we start, make sure, if you're new, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications so you won't miss out on any of the lives, videos, or shorts that I upload. Make sure to like this live if you enjoy, and we will get started. We're going to just wait for a few people to come in before we begin. Today's topic, are the Lakers legit? I'm not going to reveal my opinion yet. We're just going to talk about them first. Drinking water today. So, yeah. Wait for people. We already have one person in. Welcome aboard. So, yeah. We're going to be getting into a lot today. So, sit back, grab your snacks, and stay tuned. So, yeah. Have you guys been watching NCAA basketball, the tournament? There's I've had much better success with my predictions today than today. Let me, you guys can let me know that what your thoughts are about that. But yeah, so I try to watch any game I can. As I always say, I watch a lot more when it's college basketball. But Sixers getting the big victory yesterday. Go Sixers. They destroyed Sacramento. I know it's just the Kings, but, that's pretty awesome. So I think once we get people in, see, we have 3 people in. So I think it's time for us to start, everybody. So let's get into this topic, right? This is the topic that we all like to talk about. I have all my information with me, all of the stuff that I'm going to be talking about today with you. Are the Los Angeles Lakers legit? Well, before we get into that, let's talk about the record as of late. I mean, they are red hot. I mean, Lakers have won 8 straight games, 6 of them being against teams that are over 500. They have won 11 of their last 12 games. And really, Luka Doncic has just been playing like an MVP. I mean, let's look into that. 41 points per game, 9 rebounds, 7 assists in the last 8 games. Okay? Really just incredible from him. But the Lakers, they are an interesting team. You look at their team and think, can this team really win the championship? Especially not having a big man on their team. Like, DeAndre Ayton is not that good. Let's be honest. DeAndre Ayton has not been that good for the Lakers, and yeah, DeAndre Ayton is 27th in rebounds, 25th in not DeAndre Ayton. The Lakers as a team are 27th in rebounds, 25 in blocks. So first off, they're not great on interior defense. They are very, very bad with getting rebounds. That's a big problem. And how could you expect the Lakers to win the championship when they're that bad on the rebounding. They're not that great of a defensive team. They're about 15th in defense. So that's like nobody wins usually off of having that little defense. Okay, let's be honest. Um, Usually teams that win the title have like a top 5 defense at least. And really, this team right now is all about Luka, isn't it? I mean, the guy's just red hot. I mean, yes, like there's some flaws about him that I'll get into in a minute. But yeah, it's just a really great player, really great player. MVP. Like people asked, should he win the MVP? And my question is, with this stats, with Luka Doncic's stats, especially in the last 8 games, and pretty much all season, why shouldn't he win MVP? That's the big question. Why could the guy with these kind of stats not win MVP? The guy's averaging 41 points. I mean, in the last 8 games. But yeah, I think that I'll get into this. So all season he's averaged 33.4 points per game. That leads the league. 7.9 rebounds, 8.4 assists. So again, the 33, 8, and 8 pretty much. Some of the flaws, his defense has absolutely improved. 1.6 steals per game is really good. But again, I don't like to look at the steals or the blocks too much. I like to look at if like how many, like for example, when you look at great perimeter defenders like Dyson Daniels, for example, like he's a great he steals a lot of basketballs like from offensive players, but I'm not too sure if he can stop people from scoring, if that makes sense, because allowing people to blow by him is one thing that I've said. Just like I'll say with Luka, Luka's not that quick on defense. I definitely think he is going to need the help in the future. And DeAndre, and like I said, is not that guy for the Lakers, and I would trade him as soon as possible. But yeah, that's where I'm at with the Lakers. But yes. So with the rebounding, I say rebounding often gets overlooked at times. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Like it just people don't realize how important it is for a team to be a good rebounding team, because 27th in rebounds is just not good enough. And I'm just gonna say it right now. Welcome Black Dragon Sports into the live. The Lake Show is more like the Luka Show. That's a fair point. I mean, he's carrying the team. I think. I think the Lakers are actually not that good of a team altogether. I personally think this is gonna upset a lot of people. I know it will upset a lot of people, but guess what? I don't care. It's my opinion. But here's why I think. I think that Lakers should have probably traded Austin Reeves. And here's the main reason why. I do not think that this team, I think they, for the same reason that I was just talking about, the fact that they do not have a proper big man on their team, they could have probably used that Austin Reeves as good trade value for the team. And yeah, I just I think with the backcourt, when you have Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves, I think probably Marcus Smart could be pairing better with Luka, because Marcus Smart, as you know, is one of the top perimeter defenders in the league. That will help Luka so much uh, in the perimeter. Marcus Smart is a guy who doesn't need the ball in his hands a lot. He'll find Luka, or he'll find whatever big man that they'll get. So, you know. Let's see, we have 6 people in right now, so yeah. Um let's get into other stuff. So obviously, like we talked about, the Lakers are I don't have a proper big man. That's a really key thing, and I do think Austin Reeves is a great player. I just think they could have gotten so much in return from him, and I think they were wasteful with that. So let's get into another question. Could Luka Doncic win MVP? That is a question that has probably hit my mind a lot of times. Probably hit your guys' mind a lot of times. But so yeah, let's talk about it. Let's compare him to Nikola Jokic and Shea first. So I talked about Luka Doncic not being that great of a defender, and I stand by it. He's not that great of a defender. I mean, the 1.6 steals per game doesn't change much for me. He's not that, but I will admit that he is really improved. He has. I mean, and especially because the Lakers don't have that good of pieces around him to help out. I think Luka Doncic has taken on the responsibility enough for the Lakers to get these 8 straight wins. So, let's go to the flaws real quick. With Luka Doncic, um, four turnovers per game. That's among the league leaders. 4 turnovers per game is not that good. For especially if yeah, appreciate that, Black Dragon Sports. They're helping me out. Some of the trolls that come in, they help us YouTubers out with the watch hours and stuff. So I could care less about them. So Luka Doncic, another thing, 77.2% free throw percentage. Yeah, that's bad. That's really bad for a superstar again. So there's a flaws about Luka. The 4 turnovers, really bad. Let's get into that. Really, really bad. 77.2% is also from free throw line is also terrible. But sorry, I have to stop for a moment. I appreciate Black. By the way, welcome into the live gaming girl me. That's one way to enter in the live. Oh my god. Where were we? 77.2% from the free throw line for Luka Doncic. But I don't think we should get too much on Luka for his lack of efficiency because, like I said, he averages 33.4 points per game all season, 41 points per game in his last 8 games. Um, and I'm sure he obviously takes a lot of shots, That's why his efficiency is not where it needs to be. But if I'm JJ Redick, I say, man, you can keep taking those shots because, you're just hitting them left from right. Now I would like to compare to Luka Doncic to Nikola Jokic and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and this is basically answering a reason why Luka shouldn't win MVP. Nikola Jokic, 28-point triple double he averages, shooting 57% from the field. This is also while battling a knee injury that he just got off of, that he wouldn't put him out for a month. I just think it's insane, the numbers that the Joker puts up. And, 50, yeah, like I said, 57% is insane. However, he does turn the ball over as much as Luka, pretty much. He does turn the ball over. I believe the other night he had 10 turnovers, I want to say he had. So, yeah, that's not good. That's not good. But, a lot of guys turn it over now. Luka Doncic turns the ball over a lot. Nikola Jokic, Trae Young, James Harden, a lot of the guys turn the ball over. So it's kind of normal. I feel like in today's basketball, where guys turn the ball over a lot. You know, but the 28 point, it just still doesn't not deny that I think Luka's stats are impressive. I think Jokic's stats are impressive. Jokic is definitely the more efficient player than Luka, 57%. Better rebounder, which should be normal because Luka is a point guard, 6'7" point guard. Jokic is a 7 foot tall. Well, he's a center, but come on, he can play all positions. I do think Jokic is the better defender. I do think he's the better defender. And the passer, Luka, actually, you could rank him as one of the top passers because Luka Doncic is a really great passer, but Jokic is just probably the best. Like him and maybe Trae Young are the best in the league in assists. But and I just think the efficiency should be there. But maybe Jokic should be shooting the ball more, because the Nuggets are not that good, and like around him, I just feel like they're not that good. But they've also battled a lot of injuries this season, which we'll get to. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's talk about his stats. So Shai Gilgeous-Alexander averaging 31.5 points per game. Wow. 55% from the field. 89% from the free throw line. Oh, and everybody going to be coming in. Free throw merchant. That's a load of nonsense, everybody. That's a load of nonsense. When you can get to the free throw line as good as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can, then he's going to make his free throws, then that is an MVP level player. Ask your teams to learn how to defend this guy. Now, I will be honest. When we watch the Thunder, I do think when you talk about refs helping the Thunder, I do think in the sense that like it's like what Timberwolves coach Chris Finch was talking about last year in the playoffs. The Thunder do foul a lot and it doesn't get called, but you can't even touch Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and it gets called. So I get that. But a lot of times Shai does get fouled when he goes up to the basket. And a lot of times she should get the calls. And he is a great finisher at the rim as well. And again, 89% from the free throw line is just amazing. For especially for somebody who shoots as many free throws as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does, and there's nothing wrong with shooting that many free throws, especially when you're getting to the basket and getting fouls. That's what you should be doing, not this. What a lot of people do nowadays, chugging up three after three after three, shooting 30% from three. No, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is doing what he's supposed to by getting to the basket and drawing the fouls. And he's putting up 31.5 points per game while shooting 55% from the field. And turning the ball over less than Jokic or Luka, averaging 2.1 turnovers per game. Oh, sorry, I need to take a sip of water after that. I talked a lot just now without taking a breath. So, yeah, that's where I'm at with when you compare Luka Doncic to Nikola Jokic and like, yeah, you guys might be saying I'm forgetting about Victor Wembanyama, and Victor Wembanyama is a great player, but there are levels, and I think Luka Doncic and Jokic and Shai are the main three that you need to be looking out for this MVP race. Now, Wemby did get a game-winning basket against the Suns yesterday to caused the Spurs to clinch their playoff spot for the first time since 2019. So, congratulations to them. Even though the clinching the playoffs doesn't really matter because we knew they would get it anyway. So, but yeah, I think you just need to look at these three, and we also look at positions that their teams are in. Lakers are third in the West. Thunder are first in the West, and the Nuggets are sixth in the West. When you look at that, I think, man, I can't believe the Lakers are third because their team's not that good, and Luka Doncic is carrying this team, I believe. Yes, LeBron has been really great. Yes, Austin Reeves is putting up numbers as well, but I just don't understand how they're third with no proper big man on their team. Like, that's the thing with having DeAndre Ayton. Like, how could you have a great passer like Luka and still not be putting up like 15, 20 points a night? Like, that makes no sense to me. Thunder in first. I think that's great given the fact that Shai was injured for extended period of time. Chet was injured for extended period of time. Jalen Williams has been pretty much injured this whole season. And Nuggets are sixth with a lot of the times the season without their whole starting lineup. So, that's not bad. And Jokic battling a knee injury right now and putting up the numbers that he does. So, yeah. So, we'll answer the questions now as we talked for about 25 minutes now, I believe. So, let's answer this. Are the Los Angeles Lakers NBA title contenders? Now, I personally think it depends who they get in the first round because even if it doesn't even matter who they get in the first round, to be honest, my answer is no. The Lakers are not NBA title contenders. I think if they draw the Timberwolves again in the first round, then the Timberwolves knock them out in the first round. Yes, I said it because I don't trust the Lakers front court at all. I think pretty much Luka Doncic has a lot of responsibility, too much responsibility, even of a player of his standards, uh, to be able to carry this team all the time. And it depends. Like I said, it depends on who they draw. If they draw the Nuggets in the first round, as you know, Jokic owns LeBron James in his career, beating the Lakers, sweeping the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals, and in 2023, beating him in 5 games in the first round in 2024. Um, but maybe if they can beat the Nuggets in the first round, uh, or maybe if the Rockets drop down there, then maybe they can beat the Rockets. But I don't see them beating the Timberwolves in the first round. I don't see it. I think the Timberwolves are really stacked. So when you compare the Lakers to the other teams in the NBA, I just don't see as good of a team as I would see the Spurs, the Thunder, the Timberwolves, the Rockets, the Nuggets. Like all these, I feel like have just more talented teams than the Lakers. And I don't think, like I always say, time and time, Lakers again don't have a proper big man on their team. That is a massive issue for Los Angeles. I just DeAndre Ayton's not it for them. And next, could Luka Doncic win the MVP? Let me first take a sip of my water, and then we'll get into it. Okay. Could Luka Doncic win MVP? But Gaming Girl Me says, I think either Spurs or Lakers versus the Celtics, and Celtics will be either one. That's a very good prediction, Gaming Girl Me. I would want to say, we obviously don't want, as you know, I'm a Sixers fan, and I don't want to see the Celtics win the finals, but they're just really good, are they? So they probably will win it, and yeah, I'll give you my predictions once it comes around. But yeah, let's get into the question though. Could Luka win MVP? My answer: absolutely, he can win MVP. Do I think he should win MVP? Is the question. No, I do not think he should be MVP. I do think Luka's stats say a lot about how great of a player he is. A lot about how he does carry the Lakers a lot, because LeBron is obviously getting closer to retirement at some point. I don't know when. I know that the NBA won't let him retire without having a full retirement tour for a full season, saying goodbye to everybody. But Austin Reeves is pretty much their second option as well, second or third option. But no, I do not think Luka should be MVP. I think it should be going to either Shea or Jokic. Probably Shea at the moment, because Shea is absolutely dominating right now. So maybe Shea for his second straight MVP. Jokic wouldn't be a bad option either. I mean, triple double again and again, 57% from the field as well. But yeah, that's my personal thoughts on all this. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the chat. We have 7 people in right now. I think I'm about to get wrapped up here. Wrapped up the live. Yeah, and I appreciate you, Black Dragon Sports and Gaming Girl Me, for standing up for me a little bit in there. And Cute Cats did ask a question. Why can't I hear? I can hear him just fine. I'm just choosing not to hear. That's the answer to that question. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts about what I think. This is not to hate on anybody. This is to give you my full opinion, and I definitely think Luka is among one of the best players in the league, top 5 player in the league. Um, but yeah, like I said, I just don't think Luka should be MVP. I think it should be between Jokic or Shea at the moment. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts in the chat. Uh, it's been a fun about half an hour with you guys talking about the Lakers. Gaming Girl Me says, good answer. He has 5 subs and is obviously just a hater. Yes. But yeah, we ignore all the haters. We ignore them all. But yeah, it's been a fun time. We've had some success. I feel like we've had consistently 8 to 10 people in a lot tonight. I That's what I'm looking for at the moment. Hopefully, when this channel starts to grow a little bit, we'll be getting even more. But this was a great 30-minute session on our live. I really had fun with you all. Thank you all for being on my live on this Friday evening. And until next time, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.